Oh, and welcome back to Tomb Raider 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So we will go. There's actually only 2 more episodes of Nightmare in Vegas, believe it or not. Yes, we are doing that. And why am I reloading? I don't know. But I wanted to reload from the room from which we had to move these blocks, basically, because we're going to do quite a bit more of that, seemingly. So yeah. And why did I drop off? Probably because there wasn't anything there to grab onto, to be honest. Now you will see this block here. Unlike in later Tomb Raiders, we cannot open this trapdoor here. Nope, unless we press a switch. And yeah, is me trying to do the all weapons sheet and whatnot. So that's what I was doing there. So here, let's move this block out of the way and indeed move you back. Yada yada yada. Why not? Pull that one into place. See what that one does. Maybe it's the last block to move or whatnot. Let's see if that does anything. Well, it doesn't seem to do anything, but yeah. Oh, I'm pulling this one back. Yeah. Quite a bit of this going on here. But maybe it means something. Let's see if it does. I'm barely here, but we'll jump over them. And that seems to open the trapdoor. Seriously, because those 2 were pressure pads, it seems. So down here, we have some more movable blocks. Bloody Ray. And which one do we want to move, is the question. And the answer, I don't know. But I'll try moving one of them anyway. Backwards onto here. And see what's on the other side. Doesn't seem to be anything on the other side. But maybe that helps our escape from here. Certainly doesn't seem like there's going to be a problem getting over these blocks and everything. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That one's not movable there, seriously. So let's look over the other side. Nothing much there. Nothing much there either. So was that a waste of time? Maybe. Even more block moving needed, it seems. Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the ass, as we know full well with Tomb Raider. Jump over the gap and go nowhere. There isn't anything down here, it seems. Although we do get a full view of Lara's outfit, at least. Which is very revealing, I'll say that. Of adventurer. But now I'm kind of stuck here, because, well, movable blocks and all that, seriously. Very much a pain in the ass. Just got out of there, to be honest. Seriously. I just went back up. Anyway, with much more ammo, we can take down the Yamanera goons at least. But yeah, I'm guessing we're done here. As for the 3 Kings, well, yeah, apparently there was going to be the T-Rex and Elvis, yeah. Don't know what the 3rd one was going to be. I believe it might have... forget it. My brain's not working, so I won't bother. So, we have a couple of things we can do. I kind of went into the jungle area before, which is where you hear the T-Rex plodding about outside. We can't do anything about that guy, of course. But, yeah. Might as well use the flares in here to see if I've missed anything, I suppose. But I think the most obvious thing to do is climb up the sculpture. Oh, yes. Despite what the things say. Yeah, either that or go to the lift. We can go up that way as well. We've already been in the pool, so we don't want to do that. I can still hear the T-Rex plodding about outside. Okay, so I have to pause it here. You consider me an idiot, seemingly, because I actually go straight for the lift here, straight through this area at least. You will also see here a ladder. Seriously. I don't know if we'll use said ladder, but I am going to use the lift. So let's bring it back down here with the thing there on the right. But seriously, that ladder's itching to be climbed, don't you think? Although now we're having to wait for the lift to come down. given that it's based off the ones in the Venice levels, we have to actually pull the switch before we enter the lift. Yeah, seemingly. Despite this hotel being quite swanky, it does suffer from old lifts and whatnot. So yeah, given that it's what it's based on, yeah. Compare this with like the VCI building in Tomb Raider Chronicles, and yeah, well, at least we can use the lift to get to the top. Now here we can see the very top of the sculpture at least. The problem is getting around here is going to be a pain. Absolutely. So, yeah, there's the Elvis area, and, what do I do? I don't want Lara to just jump off. So what I really want to do is aim for the sculpture, which I am trying to do by positioning Lara slightly towards the left here, and whatnot. Saving isn't a bad idea either. And then jump, and there we go. Take note, if you are going to go over this way, over to the top of the Elvis area, then there will be this shattered glass, and yeah, also some more Uzi ammo up here. Not a bad thing if you want to use the Uzis, which I will be doing against the final boss. As I mentioned, the final boss in this level, dare I even say it, is the Megadeth Chicken. Yes, we kind of saw him towards the end of the Kingdom thing, that's what it is. And what do you know? We actually find the circuit breaker. The one that is needed for that circuit board way back in that thing. Now, getting back is going to be a chore because, well, because of the high drop, I don't think I'm surviving, but let's see if I do. Okay, the safest way to, if you're going to go downwards, is either to go use the giant thing over there, giant sculpture over there, or to do a safety drop, whichever's easier. But I don't think the safety drop would be a good idea to do, to be honest. Or just have Lara do a long jump over the gap and land on the right-hand side of the sculpture. That works! Okay, so we actually do know where the circuit board is. So indeed, let's go back over to the very luscious-looking pool and use the circuit breaker to open the doors there. And that should allow us outside. Indeed, we can actually hear the T-Rex stomping, seemingly. So I'm going to use the Uzis. And let's see if I run into the T-Rex outside. I don't know. I do see... Ah, there we go. There's the T-Rex. Indeed, he behaves exactly as he did in Tomb Raider 1 and 2. Well, playing Tomb Raider 2. But yeah, same chompy and everything. In fact, there's two of them in here. Trust me, if I weren't using the Uzis here, I think I would be screwed here. Now, I believe there's two T-Rexes. I'm not sure. I thought I saw two of them, but I could be completely wrong here. Also, in this pit area, there seems to be something near this van here. Let's see what it is. Seems to be something of a relay box. Something we did kind of see in the thing. Okay, yeah, there's the second T-Rex. So, why am I not using any guns? Seriously. As before, shoot his ass again. Uzi's taking out a lot quicker than pistols. Especially if you're using the all-weapons cheat. And there we go. Don't dare crush me there, T-Rex. So, where we want to go... Well, I don't know if we want to go there. I do want to use a flare here. Because we are going into that darkened alleyway on... Okay, we're not. Okay, let's go in here where we can see multiple TV screens in here. Fraser and Elvis, oh... Yeah, why am I on TV when I don't appear anywhere else in this, like, level? Oh, yeah, never mind. Let's go over to the, thing again with the pausing. The place we can explore in this level is actually the other side of that cage from where the T-Rexes emerged from, and where we kind of explored earlier, but we couldn't really go through here, but we can now, because there are some goodies in here now that we've got rid of both T-Rexes. Indeed, it looks more like a jungle than a thing, but whatever. I'm not going to complain. Let's go back out. Okay, only one goodie, but whatever. And that leaves the last of the, well, I'm going to say last of the three kings. Because we can't really do anything about Elvis being on TV, can we? So, indeed, back inside the thing, because I am going to eventually make my way up to where the Megadeth Chicken is, the guardian of the kingdom, in other words. Means going against the orders of the giant sign and actually climbing the sculpture here. Seriously. I'm gonna do that. And, indeed, believe it or not, despite what the signs say, Lara is quite the expert at climbing. Just be careful when making your way around the sculpture, because there are some areas that are quite sloping, such as this bit on the to the left of where I am pulling up here, and whatnot. What's here then? Looks like some more Uzi ammo. I could be wrong there, but I think it is. Let's see then. There's the cell block rock area straight ahead of us, so I'm not sure if I want to go that way. There is a whole thing around there, around the center of the sculpture that we could climb, indeed, but I don't know where it leads to be honest. But shimmying does seem to help here, and also saves a bit of time as well, so we'll do that. Straight up we go then. What a massive sculpture here, seriously. And eventually we'll reach, well, I don't know if we'll reach the top, but let's see if I'm right or wrong here, seriously. And then move to the left. And go slowly upwards. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. And then we kind of stuck up here, so to speak. There is a large medipack. Again, you can actually reach the large medipack by doing a running jump from the top of the area and climbing up, but I took the long way, it seems. And then there's the matter of reaching, of course, the Megadeth Chicken. Oh yes, because I do want to deal with him and finish this level, yada yada yada. And then move on, because Tomb Raider 2 has been a lot longer than Tomb Raider 1. It felt like it. True, I had a lot more to talk about than Tomb Raider 1's thing by sheer virtue of the fact that Corner's Eye did a lot more with Golden Mask than they did with Unfinished Business. But yeah, never mind that, it seems. Where the hell is Winston, by the way? Has he given up on trying to serve Lara tea here? Well, I don't know. We do see, however, a ladder in front of us, which we can't use yet, or I refuse to use, because, yeah. Okay, there's Winston walking in circles, it seems, and or maybe it's not Winston. Maybe it's someone else. Okay, well, more goons. Yeah, seriously. Sorry to bother you there, Winston. I hope you didn't get killed by those Fiamanera guys. Seriously. They originally dressed as Elvis, so I don't know what's going on there. Okay, some more ammo there. Probably not a bad thing, and one of them got the drop on me there, seriously. Okay, roll, shoot, you get the idea. And I think that'll do it for this one. On the next episode, we'll end this level, so I'll see you then. Goodbye!